Frog here, and today I'm going to do a unboxing and quick overview of the Action Army AAP. This time, this is the actual setup that purchasing in the US, and in the US, it is distributed by ASG. So you can tell here on the box that it's going to have like the US markings, all that stuff, all the warnings, additional stuff like that. Okay, now moving on to the contents of the box. This time I have a tan one. So we're going to open it here. As before, we have a manual. This one is different. It's been updated there by ASG. Has many of the same stuff as the other one. There, we'll set that aside. So here's the pistol itself. So here in the US, instead of a 3D printed cap, this is actually like an injection molded cap. And we'll set that back in there. And here is the pistol itself. And what's different, as you can see here, to focus, it is the threads are painted orange. Mostly polymer construction here. Also, what's different from the other versions is also included is the rails. This smaller segment here is for the front and bottom, and then this is for the top. Mag is included. There. So I went ahead and attached the rails. The rails, they are slightly curved to go ahead and fit. So went ahead and mounted it lower, light there. Also went ahead and just put on the GNG tracer. There it fits flush, as you can see there. So this top rail, I did notice on the other side they did attempt to, it is cut off a little bit there. It's still pretty difficult with that rail there. You can still reach in there if you don't have gloves just to hop up. Disadvantage of this rail, normally if you're going to run this rail on top, probably use an optic or so, but if you use no optic, I don't know if I can see here, it pretty much blocks the front sight, as you can see there. So this, there is a very large following for this pistol. I noticed online browsing on, there's many 3D printed parts. They do have an adapter where you can take this the front outer barrel out, and then you can just attach like full rail system, RIS, all of that stuff. Lots of different configurations. So I'm going to go swap some parts over from the other one. Here is the original one that I first did a video on. And then you can pretty much, if I wanted to like just mix and match the tan, I can do that. So I'll go ahead and mix some parts here in a moment. Unfortunately, it's pretty late at night, so I didn't want to dig in for more accessories, but as you can see, this is a little bit ridiculous there. So mag-wise, I've seen new HPA running MP5 like magazines, so that's another setup that you can do, or you can just do HPA tapped M4 or the drum mags. I've seen lots of drum mags. Another thing to note is that when you attach like the top rail, these holes, they're smooth, so you kind of just drill them out. So if you over torque them or go to an angle, it just looks kind of weird. But yeah, with the advantage of having the slide not moving, just having this bolt come back here, is like you can have the tracer units, all kinds of stuff, barrel extensions, and it's not going to wobble at front because since the slide doesn't move back and forth. It's just an upper. So yeah, I was able to fit the full B&T ASG like tracer unit up there. It's upside down because of the threading. I probably would need a like a gasket or something in there, but yeah, foregrip. Yeah, I don't think I'd run it like this, but definitely I'd probably run this tan as a sidearm. It's much lighter since it doesn't have the metal slide, so it's mostly polymer. Another note, even though I mentioned in the other video that this is ambidextrous, that you can take the magazine release, you can flip it to the other side. You can only do that if you are using the ASG mags. The reason for that is it has the mag release like cut out on both sides. However, a lot of like this Wii extended mag, the cutout is only on one side, so keep that in mind. Thank you for watching this video. Special shout out and thanks to Tokyo Armory, aka Airsoft Atlanta, for helping me obtain the Action Army AAPs to make these videos possible.